Hey guys, and welcome back to Miss Azriel's Gaming. So today I found a game on Steam, and it is called Interrogation Files Ports Landsend. And apparently this game is similar to the other one that I played called Her Story. If you haven't seen that, please go back and check out the videos. It's actually a very interesting game the way they chose to do it. And so in this one, we are going through footage similar to just like with her story of interrogation footage that is about a bizarre and horrific crime. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so it says messages. Captain O'Shea. Hi, Detective. Welcome to the database. I'm Mike over at Central. You're new here, so let me help you a little. Right now, you're logged into our new police database that lets you comb through evidence from cold case files. You're all set up and securely connected to the case file. The repository you're logged into is the infamous Port Landsend incident. You can search through all the material we have for it here. While this case has gone cold, we think we may have overlooked something in the footage, enough for a conviction. Our helpful interns have made it all searchable and ready for you. It's an early alpha version of the database, so expect some rough functionality, nothing too serious. I'll be here on Messenger in case you need anything. You can press the videotape icon on the bottom right for help in case you ever get stuck. To get started now, just press the button below and view the first videos. Then search for more videos with the search videos button at the bottom. Make sure you're ready though. This case is kind of a head trip. Good luck. Okay, start investigation. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the videos that they gave us. Okay, suspect unknown, 10:15 a.m., 10:31, 2012. Interrogation room. I didn't see if it had a name, though.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Buren. How's it going today? So I want to help you remember some things. Who you are, where you might be headed, maybe help you out further. Just want to get you on your way. Do you remember if you have any family or someone else we can contact? Health-wise, let's see. The wellness check came back. Wellness check incomplete due to non-cooperation. Says you refuse to fully cooperate. Okay, it's your choice, I guess. You know, we're not here to get you in trouble, right? Just looking at you, it looks like you have symptoms of exposure, which makes sense given where we found you on the highway. The nearest town is Port Landsend, which is a long walk. Do you remember if you were camping? You might have a foot injury since you were limping, and you might need to find somewhere to rest for the rest of the day. Is there anyone you can call? Still have got this amnesia. In most cases, that comes back with time, so I'm not worried about that. Can't tell if you had any trauma since you wouldn't let us look you over. We ran your prints through the database, and they all came up empty. You've got no ID, nothing in your stuff that helps us, right? You wouldn't let us look through that, either. Okay, why don't we start over? What can you tell us? What do you remember? Let's start with a few hours back.
Dang man, just the look on his face. Kind of menacing.
I told you, I remember walking in the woods for a long time. All I remember is walking. Walking. Endless walking. I don't remember camping. If I was with anyone, nothing else besides walking in the hours before I met you.
Officer's nice looking.
Sorry to interrupt you. Lieutenant Colton from Port Landsend Municipal Authority is going to join us here. I hope you don't mind. He's just here to listen. So, go ahead. You don't remember your name or anything else?
If I could remember my name, I'd tell you. There's no memories. There's just nothing there.
Okay. Well, let's go back to the wellness test. Julie said you wouldn't let her look you over and were kind of rude to her. I'm not going to take offense to that. Are you in pain anywhere? Like your head? Maybe you bumped your head.
I'm fine.
How bad are your feet?
I said I'm okay. No real pain.
Why don't you let us look you over?
get back out there on the road. I'm sure things will come back to me. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, hi. Can we talk for a minute, please?
Looks like things are okay, bud. Stand up and face the wall. Now,
Let's go.
stand up and face the wall.
Ow!
Stop resisting.
I'm not doing anything. Tell me what's going on.
Your arm. If you don't cooperate, we will use force.
We are placing you under arrest in connection with the death of 4 people in the city of Fort Landsend and their jurisdiction. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law. If you cannot afford an attorney will be appointed to you. Do you understand your rights as I've read them to you? Do you understand?
No, case solved. He did it. Okay, we've got evidence here. Breaking news. That's kind of neat. Definitely a lot of different elements than her story.
Sorry, Megan. We're going to have to cut away from weather right now. We've just received word that police have found several bodies in nearby Port Landsend. Details are scarce, but officers are treating the deaths as suspicious. No details on the victims yet. They were only described as being young. The officer we spoke to had been to the house, but wouldn't talk much about what he saw besides describing it as incredibly gruesome. We'll have more details as they come available.
Okay, we got a message. Okay, so Captain O'Shea. So now you've had a chance to see how the investigation starts. Hit the search video button when you're ready and begin looking for more videos and evidence. You can look up anything there. The suspect was arrested in connection with the murders, so you could try to find out more about the arrest or victims, or I'll be here, but they're keeping me busy with car burglaries. Don't piss off the chief is all I can say. Good luck. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Need some ideas of what to check. No problem. Here, take a look. I unlocked a video that might help put you back on the database screen. Didn't mean to click that, but that works. So we'll try arrest and victims as well. Okay, so he gave us this one.
You think I did something bad? What?
Well, we have witnesses that were at the house when murders took place last night. How can that possibly be? Somebody looked just like you with a house full of dead bodies. You know, we can start throwing charges out whenever. Failure to report of death, criminal trespass, possession, attempted burglary. We could go on and on. We don't want to, but it's really in your best interest to tell us what you know about last night. Were they accidental, maybe? What happened?
Okay, so this must be the street. This is really cool. Zoom in. Can't see what that says. Okay, I don't see anything unusual. Okay, and it says it's 1st Avenue East. October 31st, 2012 at 1:15 p.m. Alright, so let's try... Oh, that's weird. I was expecting it to sound like keys.
Look, I'm just doing my own thing out there. I have no enemies. I don't want to kill anyone. What proof is there? You gotta believe me. Why did they think it was me? I wasn't there.
Oh, so you remember that now. Where were you then? It wasn't me, I swear. We've got confirmation from a witness placing you there.
Same goofy beanie hat, same shirt. She identified you almost to a T.
Who? Who said that?
That's not important.
Why
I'm
is it
under
like
no
you changed
requirement
it?
to tell you that.
Well, what else did they say?
Look, we're doing the questioning here. You say you don't remember anything, but then you remember not being there. So what else? What else do you remember?
Okay, so you know we've been through your bag since you've been arrested. Tell us about that. Not going to cooperate on it?
It was like the video changed while they were talking. Look, he took his beanie off here.
So you gonna talk to us then? No? You know why we arrested you.
So here's what we do know. We have 5 victims, 5 students, 4 dead. All 5 had their whole lives ahead of them. All were students at the University of Western Washington. Here's who they were. We have Emily Thomas. She was the organizer. Smart, studying nursing. She thought she was going to have a great summer
I
out
should
here.
write those down.
Her longtime boyfriend, Greg, pre-med, Greg Sims. His best friend was with him too, Brian Watson. Brian was another junior at the U, studying accounting. His girlfriend, Alana, apparently a bright girl too, also studying business with Brian. And then Heather Gardner, another close friend of theirs. Actually, Emily's best friend. Heather has, however, survived her injuries so far. She's in critical condition at the hospital. Doctors don't know if she's going to pull through.
What did they do? What crime did they possibly commit to deserve this? I don't think there's anything they could have possibly done.
I don't remember them, okay?
Those are the people we have on record as you having attacked. Does that make sense?
Okay, I want to watch this
So
again
you
really
gonna talk to
quick.
us
I
then?
wonder if I can skip through.
No? Why were you arrested?
Double
All
check
five
the
had their
names
whole lives
in case
ahead.
I need
All
them.
students had. Here's who they were. We have Emily Thomas. She was the organizer. Smart. She's around here. Greg. Pre-med. Greg Sims. His best friend was with him too, Brian Watson. Brian was another junior at the U, studying accounting. His girlfriend, Alana, apparently a bright girl too, also studying business with Brian.
So the only one whose last
And
name we
then
didn't get was
Heather-
Alana's. Okay, whenever I can close, there we go. Okay. So victim's identity is released. So the special report, Port Landsend attack, victim's identity is released. So we have Alana Morgan, Brian Watson, Emily Thomas, Greg Sims, and survivor, which was Heather Gardner. Okay, and this originally aired on November 3rd of 2012.
Look, again, you know why you're arrested. I don't want you to play dumb with us. What did you get up to last night?
How am I under arrest for murder? I haven't done anything. I told you I don't remember anything. Nothing happened.
Okay. Let me tell you what I know, because we've been sitting here listening to you for a while, how you don't know what happened, how you don't know where you've been, or what your name is, blah, blah, blah. It's like you, poof, just dropped out of the sky and appeared. That's what you're telling us, right? That's what you want us to believe? You do, don't you? So, let me tell you what I do know, okay? I just got off the phone with my people. The other officers at the department there. I essentially run the department there, okay? Here are the facts. We have 4 people dead in a house. All young people. Students killed. Murdered in horrific ways. And we have a witness placing you there. Or, excuse me, somebody who looks exactly like you. So how can that be?
Okay, so I'm gonna search victims. If those are the same ones. It's the ones that you told me, right? Yeah, victims. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so let me search. Let's go with Emily Thomas. Nothing. Okay, let's just try Emily. Nothing. Okay, let's try Greg Sims. Nothing. Brian Watson. Okay, just want to double check that none of these are coming in here. Elena, we didn't have her last name. And then Heather Gardner. Got one.
One of the victims, the survivor, she was named Heather. I think I knew a Heather growing up. I can't remember though.
Okay, that didn't give us anything. Unknown. I wonder what that is. Did we watch this?
I told you, I remember walking in the woods for a long time. All I remember is walking.
Yeah, we watched that one. Okay, I wonder why that was up there. Okay, let's see, what's something... Let's try house.
Yeah. I don't remember being at that house ever.
Why did I have a feeling you would say that?
That's Alana Morgan's house, where the killings took place.
Seems like a nice house. Or was at some point.
The Morgans are on their way out here from the city. They're devastated, as expected.
Yeah, I can't imagine what the drive is like for them right now.
Killings. Okay, nothing new with that. Oh. Let's see what this notepad is. Oh, just to create notes. Okay. Got my search history. It'd been nice if it, told me by what I searched. That would have been a little bit better, but... Okay, let's try a murder. Nothing new. Let's try Beanie. There we go. Somebody had mentioned that.
Just got off the phone with Jerry Campbell. Jerry and I go way back. He sometimes gives guys like you a shot working in his garage. I don't know why. Too much Seattleing, I guess. Says a drifter named Caleb started working for him about a week ago. Funny thing is, the guy would always wear a hat. So I asked him. The hat wouldn't happen to be a purple beanie, would it? Guess what he said?
What, you called him and he said that I work there? Again, I don't recall doing that. I don't feel like I've been working there. Look at my hands, they're clean. I'm no mechanic. Are you sure you got the right person? Wouldn't I have some pay slips from them or something?
Your payment arrangements with Jerry aren't important right now. We're here to talk about the murders. The murders and attempted murder of 5 innocent people. And you're dicking me around right now. You gonna confirm your name?
You called them. Look, I told you I didn't remember my name. What do you want from me? That's not illegal, is it? Maybe I don't have a name. Maybe I'm a free person.
Let's try, Jerry... Campbell. Oh, we got a couple. Oh, look, that's nice. We can scroll. Now, her story always would say that we had multiple videos, but we could never scroll.
So yeah, my bag has a bunch of stuff. Clothes, papers, camping supplies. Good work. Look, the knife's probably for hunting. I didn't kill anyone with it, and the pipe... I'm innocent. Not sure how that got there. It's probably not mine.
Oh, I'm sure it's not yours. Unfortunately, that's not how possession laws work here. Forensics is looking into
They're
it.
not going to find anything on the knife. You know that. There was no murder. No murderers. I'll probably take my stuff and get out of here in like an hour. Oh, excuse me. I'll take my hobo junk, as you say, and leave.
Well, actually, there is another thing I'm kind of curious about amongst your crap. This guy right here. Recognize that? Looks like you have been in Portland. I have. That's a business card from Jerry's garage. And on the back is Jerry's personal number. Any idea what that's about?
We have his number, and we have his garage store.
Give him his name. Wouldn't even bother to keep asking him for it.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick of the whole amnesia act, too. So, we did find out one interesting thing on the phone. We got your full name, or the name you gave Jerry at least.
So?
He said it's Caleb. Caleb Bell. Does that ring any bells, Caleb Bell?
Bell? That's my name?
Yeah. Caleb Bell. Is that confusing? I don't get what's so confusing about it.
I don't either. You know, it's only a matter of time before we find everything out with you. You might as well drop the act. It's only hurting your case. Jerry said you were paid cash and didn't have a fixed address. We'll just keep showing up. Said you were working there over the last 2 weeks, up until 3 days ago, and that was it. Stopped coming in then. So, we know you were working there at least a couple of days.
Okay. Good to know. That still doesn't make me a murderer.
Anonymity lost. Discovered the drifter's name. Oh, okay, so now it's under Caleb instead of unknown. Interesting. Oh, I lost it. We hadn't even finished looking at everything. Look up Jerry Campbell again.
Actually, we have some news about your identity. We think you know more about who you are. You want to know?
I mean, you told me I was Caleb Bell, but yeah, sure.
Okay. So your mugshot was processed earlier through our National Felon and Missing Persons database. It uses facial recognition software to look for potential matches in databases across the country. Now, we've added your name, your alias. Takes a while, but we have a partial match to a personal photo sent in by a family member years ago about a Colby Bell. Does that sound familiar?
Okay, so Colby Bell. Okay, so Captain O'Shea, okay, full disclosure here, the video footage and files we have are a little more messed up than we'd like in some places. Mixed up, scrambled, rough. Not sure what happened. Sometimes we just got the audio. We know the police station got zapped by lightning at least a few times while the suspects were being questioned. Really? That's weird. But not only did the recordings get damaged in real time, the electrical storms damaged the local servers after too. You're gonna have to decipher it as best you can. All as best as you can.
We know you murdered them, Colby, or Caleb, whatever name you're going with by now. You were the only one coming out of that house right after in the morning. That doesn't look good. I've seen the bodies and I will never forget what I saw, what you did to them. It's only a matter of time until we find something else that puts you away for good. Evidence technicians are going through the scene right now. Some piece of forensics will pop up. Something else. Some other mistake. A guy like you makes mistakes. Right now, we just want to know why. Why kill them so brutally?
No.
You're sick. You murdered them all in cold blood.
There were no murders.
There were murders, Caleb. While we talk about your sad past, we have to remember there are 5 victims here. What about the futures for the victims' families? Have you thought about that? Look, Caleb, I'm going to be honest with you. I was a first responder to the crime scene today. I requested to be the lead on this case, which has been granted. I think you're sick. You really just need someone to talk to. And we're here. We're going to figure this out. In fact, I'm just about to give my deposition and statement about what I saw. Combined with the preliminary evidence, evasive responses, things aren't looking good.
Why do you think it was me? A lot of people look like me. What motive do I have? It could be anyone.
That's something we're going to find out.
Comes Calvary unlocked the second character. Captain O'Shea, you've just unlocked your second suspect, Lieutenant Colton. Pressing the unlock button will unlock the suspect, allowing you to search through their footage, and will also cause their starting videos to be displayed in the video thumbnail area. Go ahead and try it when you're ready. Okay, well, let's finish up with him. So that makes sense. While we weren't finding other people, we have to unlock certain people as we look for things.
Wow. And it keeps going. Contender for Novel of the Year. This is all very fascinating. Let's get right into this. You know why you're being questioned, so tell us.
You insult me? You make fun of me and you want me to answer your questions?
No one's making fun of you, Caleb, but you really don't have a choice about answering the questions. Let's talk about motive then. Maybe you just finally snapped after bumming around for 20 years.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why don't you cut the crap and level with this? We know you walked out on your family 20 years ago. Your brother was still looking for you as of last year. How does that make you feel? Do you feel anything at all? Can you? I think you're a monster personally, but enough with the not remembering act. Why don't you tell me what the hell happened in that house last night?
I said I don't remember. So my name is Caleb, and I worked as a mechanic. And someone claims I was at this house, even though I was a few miles away when you found me hours later today.
Playback error. Whoa. Playback error. What the heck was that? It's like something weird went through his body. Captain O'Shea, I haven't seen everything in the case, but that shaking, that seizure, or whatever, is definitely weird. This is my first time I'm seeing it. Okay, so let's search his name. Caleb Bell. See if anything new comes up under that. Okay, that's not new. This is new.
Colby Bell? Maybe it's a nickname.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about what we know about Colby Bell. Our records indicate a Colby Joseph Bell went missing in Minnetonka, Minnesota in 1995 when he was 19 years old. His family filed a missing persons report a day after Colby had a fight with his brother over a car engine in front of the family's home. Colby walked out of the front door without his shoes on and was never seen by them again. Colby is described as suffering from bipolar disorder, psychomotor agitation, with the note uncontrollable motor skills often seen in the hands, catatonia, geez, are you on benzos? And mood disorders, for which he was also prescribed medication. 2 years later, a Minnesota State Patrol officer found a man fitting Colby's description, asleep on the side of the road, possibly intoxicated. Surprise, surprise. He said he was heading east towards Pittsburgh. Okay, yada yada yada. And went on his way. Well, looks like you're not in Minnesota anymore, Colby.
That's funny, Caleb wasn't mentioned, but Colby came up.
I prefer Caleb.
Okay, whatever, Caleb. Take your medication lately, Caleb? The on-call doctor gave us these to give to you. Go ahead and take them. Maybe it will help with your selective memory. Go on. So where the hell have you been for the last 20 years, Caleb?
I don't know. I don't know who I am.
Let's go over the history as we know it. This was just sent in from Minnesota. Your rap sheet goes pretty far back. Not quite the upstanding citizen, let's put it that way. Okay, here we go. Minor trouble for a few years. Shoplifting, vandalism, trespassing, fighting, suspicious death of an animal. You killed your dog? Public intoxication, failure to appear, alright, whatever. It looks like you're advanced from there. I wish I could say your rap sheet precedes you, but you're in a different league now. Why we have nothing for 20 years, I don't know. Maybe you just got really good at hiding your crimes.
I didn't kill that dog. Found it in a field and someone said we killed him.
Looks like your memory's returning.
Okay, so PLPD collected by KT 07834-BLA November 3rd, 2012, 10:34, missing persons flyer for Caleb Colby Bell. So missing person Caleb Joseph Bell, he looks older than 19 there. Endangered missing adult, born on 9/16/1976, gender male, height 68 inches, weight 148 pounds, eyes brown, hair brown, race white, identifying marks none, last seen wearing white t-shirt and blue jeans. Nicknames Caleb, Colby. Circumstances of disappearance: Caleb was at home with his brother and went to get a part for the family car in his hometown of Minnetonka, Minnesota in 1995, but never returned. It is possible he traveled to Pennsylvania that same year. He has not had contact with his family. Investigative case number 071031. Missing September 1st, 1995 from Minnetonka, Minnesota. Anyone having information regarding Caleb Joseph Bell, please contact Minnetonka, Minnesota Police Department. 1-95348-1152, the National Center for Missing Adults. Okay, now let's search Colby Bell. See if anything new comes up over that. Okay, no. Let's search motive. Nothing for that. Okay. I don't have any other evidence that I can think of, so let's go ahead and unlock Lieutenant Colton. So I'm going to stop there, guys. We'll pick up with Lieutenant Colton on my next playthrough. So far, it's really interesting, especially the part where Caleb like had a weird seizure at the end. Seems kind of interesting. He doesn't remember anything, and then they leave, and then he has some kind of like almost fit, sort of, as something was coursing through his body. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Give me a like. Subscribe to the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Share this video with somebody who might be interested, and I'll see you next time. Bye.